Open Heavens on the Go, Thursday, April 17th, 2025. Topic: Don't help God. Memory verse: Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Bible reading: 1 Samuel 13, 1-14. Saul reigned 1 year, and when he had reigned 2 years over Israel, Saul chose him 3,000 men of Israel, whereof 2,000 were with Saul in Michmash and in Mount Bethel, and 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah of Benjamin. And the rest of the people he sent every man to his tent. And Jonathan smote the garrison of the Philistines that was in Geba, and the Philistines heard of it. And Saul blew the trumpet throughout all the land, saying, Let the Hebrews hear. And all Israel heard say that Saul had smitten a garrison of the Philistines, and that Israel also was hard in abomination with the Philistines. And the people were called together after Saul to Gilgal. And the Philistines gathered themselves together to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen, and people as the sand which is on the seashore in multitude. And they came up and pitched in Michmash, eastward from Bethaven. When the men of Israel saw that they were in a strait, for the people were distressed, then the people did hide themselves in caves, and in thickets, and in rocks, and in high places, and in pits. And some of the Hebrews went over Jordan to the land of Gad and Gilead. As for Saul, he was yet in Gilgal, and all the people followed him trembling. And he tarried 7 days, according to the set time that Samuel had appointed. But Samuel came not to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. And Saul said, Bring hither a burnt offering to me, and peace offerings. And he offered the burnt offering. And it came to pass that as soon as he had made an end of offering the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came. And Saul went out to meet him, that he might salute him. And Samuel said, What hast thou done? And Saul said, Because I saw that the people were scattered from me, and that thou camest not within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered themselves together at Michmash. Therefore said I, The Philistines will come down now upon me to Gilgal, and I have not made supplication unto the Lord. I forced myself, therefore, and offered a burnt offering. And Samuel said to Saul, Thou hast done foolishly. Thou hast not kept the commandment of the Lord thy God, which he commanded thee. For now will the Lord have established thy kingdom upon Israel forever. But now thy kingdom shall not continue. The Lord has sought him a man after his own heart, and the Lord had commanded him to be captain over his people, because thou hast not kept that which the Lord commanded thee. The Message. In Luke 1:26-38, an angel visited Mary and told her she was going to be pregnant and that she would give birth to a special son who was going to be great. Mary said, That's wonderful, but are you forgetting that I am not married yet? I have never known a man. How will a virgin conceive? The angel said, The Holy Ghost will handle that, because with God, nothing shall be impossible. Imagine what could have happened if she tried to help the Lord by sleeping with a man, just like Sarah did when she encouraged Abraham to sleep with Hagar so he could have a child. Genesis 16, 1-3. Years ago, my wife and I were praying for a certain woman who was waiting for the fruit of the womb. After a while, she lost hope and consulted a witch doctor who made some charms for her, and she got pregnant. That was over 20 years ago. Up till now, she has not delivered the baby. When you try to help God, you will play into the devil's hands. King Saul was another person who tried to help God. Shortly after he became king, the Philistines gathered together to fight Israel. It was a difficult situation, and the people began to mount pressure on Saul to act. Instead of waiting for Samuel to present the burnt offering, Saul decided to help God. So he overstepped his bounds into the priestly office and offered the sacrifice. When Samuel asked him why he tried to help God, he came up with excuses that he thought was valid. Those who try to help God always have excuses and reasons to do so, but this doesn't stop them from bearing the consequences of their disobedience. Saul lost the throne because of this foolish act. Beloved, do not try to help God. Just do your part according to His word and leave the rest to Him. If you try to help Him, you will open yourself up to the devil's manipulations and make grave mistakes. I have noticed from my walk with God that whenever He asks that you wait for Him, it is because there is something glorious on the way. Don't get deceived by the flashy things the enemy tries to dangle in front of you to distract you or push you to help God. By trying to help Him, you might end up destroying the very things that you want Him to help you build. Key point: don't try to help God. When you do, you might destroy the things that you want Him to help you build. Bible reading in 1 year. 1 Kings 21-22. Hymn for today: When we walk with the Lord. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.